hurt. Protecting my destiny.
When peacocks threaten their foes, they recover health.
Jeez, what a pain!
You gotta give them physical ailments. Figure out why.
This is my plan! Tougher than what you're used to, and will require some advanced tactics. Stay sharp.
Take you down!
When there's no hope of avoiding an attack entirely, open your shield to absorb the brunt of the assault.
Alright, hey everybody, Rambo23 Game Man here, and guess what? I got my statistics done and ready to rock and roll because this is going to be God Eater Resurrection. Weapon types, specifics, melee. See ya later in the video, boys and girls. Number 6.
Let's move!
Okay, number 6, the Boost Hammer. The Boost Hammer, I honestly don't like at all when I was running through my tests. It's got the sluggish movements of the Claymore, while the attacks are really slow themselves, and the thing that sets it apart is almost impossible time. Oh, I couldn't time it earlier. So, but anyways, I prefer the other weapons because of slow sluggarity and the time the monster has to attack you. Where, let's say, the Claymore charge, you get
Origami down! This is the pace. I know
little
you can win this.
range with your special. So, yeah. That's why Boost Hammer is number 6. It's one of the sluggish weapons that the ability is very hard to manipulate. See ya at number 5. Number 5. Okay, here we come in at number 5 with the good old Claymore. After 5, unlike the Boost Hammer, it's not that I really don't like the weapon. There's just other weapons that suit my combative style better than the previous number. For instance, Claymore, Monster Hunter. I would have loved this thing if, like in Monster Hunter, they wouldn't have jumped around this much. Nope. That's one cliche clash. But Claymore altogether is a good weapon. You've got aerial control, and I'm lagging, so this doesn't help its case right now, because honestly, Claymore's not that bad at all. I'm just not doing it justice, but it's slow, it's sluggish, crap. No, it's slow, sluggish, and it takes a ridiculous amount of time to do correct movement adjustments. But it packs one heck of a punch as counter off of course it would. So, why is the Claymore awesome? Mainly because of this technique right here. And I backed you into the corner, sucker, so you can't get away. And also the fact that you can hit somebody from a mile away with it.
Confirm. Origami
Also, the
way
weapon
down. They're
in the
weaker.
number
Hit
4
'em.
slot
Hit 'em hard.
can do the same. And it's not that slow as a satisfactory thing. So, this has been Claymore at number 5.
Did you get everything you wanted to? Extraction is en
Trying
route
to
to your
chop up
location.
its
That
prey.
should do it.
See you around.
Well fought.
Number 4. Piercing its way to 4th, you have the Charge Spear. Now, why do I like this thing so much compared to the other two? First of all, remember that charge attack I said that the Claymore had? Watch. I can move with it too, and then do this. And unlike the Claymore's technique, if I were that close, I escaped unscathed.
Take you down.
So, yes. There's pierce attacks, all sorts of good stuff with this weapon. So, the reason why I chose this one is you have a lot of mobility compared to
Origami
the
down. Confirm.
Claymore,
Origami way
and you
down.
do a
They're
similar
weaker.
damage
Hit 'em.
output,
Hit 'em hard.
while
Halfway there.
also being able
Keep
to pierce
fighting.
through the armor. Then that was odd. That's not the attack I
No
meant
way
to
you'll
do.
defeat me.
And time to end this. Take spear. So that was
Did you get everything you
the
wanted
spear
to? Extraction is en route to
piercing
your location.
through
No big
its
deal.
enemy to
You
get
know,
into
just
4th.
killing giant monsters bent on the destruction of the human
Rest
race.
in peace, Ogre Tail. Number 3. Hey everybody, sorry, I forgot, no intro. This is a cutscene. So this is number 3, the Long Blade. Now, Long Blade, you get a lot more movement compared to your Claymore, Charge Spear, and everything else. For instance, as you can see, easy to track, keep up with this Ogre Tail.
Brilliant.
Origami down.
Quick
Confirm.
attacks
Origami
and
way
attack
down.
power that
Now strike
rivals
and end it.
the Claymore. That is why I like this weapon a lot
Target
more than
eliminated.
others.
I believe that's the last of them.
So if
Wonderful.
you who
No big
play
deal.
God Eater
You know, just killing
popped
giant
in
monsters bent on the
onto my
destruction of
live
the
stream,
human
you
race.
know which two are left. So slicing its place into
You all did a
third
hell of a job out there. Well fought.
is the Long
Don't forget to
Blade.
search for material.
Sneaking its
good
way
mission, everyone.
into
Come on,
the
team.
second
Let's
place slot is the Short Blade. Now, why do I like the Short Blade so much? For one thing, take a look at this Ogre Tail. I will make mincemeat out of them in minutes. Because you're fast, agile, and you have enough combos to make up for the lack of damage you do. Because this is the best a yellow tier weapon compared to the Voltic
Did you get everything you
chainsaw,
wanted
which
to?
was
Extraction
that
is
I
en
used
route to your
earlier.
location.
The only reason
That
why
should do
this
it.
did as much
Well fought.
damage was because this is a couple ranks higher than the Voltic chainsaw. But it's quick, agile, and you can do multiple movements through. And also,
We can't let
yes,
our
you
guard
can
down.
break
Who knows when an origami might
in
surprise us?
combat
You're gonna get some rest when you get back, right?
So, yes. It's a very versatile weapon, and also it's mainly because it's the weapon for beginners. Okay, on to number 1, after this one snuck into second. Number 1. Reaping its way into first is the Variant Scythe. Now, why do I like this weapon so much versus the others? For one thing, range is this thing's just range was this thing's thing, and I misjudged the range. But yes, if you don't focus on main damage, there's multiple ways to gain a range advantage without being too close to the enemy. Especially by jumping in mid-air or ending that combo with the right click, you can do that. And then you also have the fact that this is the aerial combo, so it covers a large area.
Origami falling back. It's going to try and find some food.
And also, you gotta admit that it's a claymore and long blade that's more movable, like the charge
Oracle
sphere.
response eliminated. Now that is how you complete a mission.
That should do it.
So,
Well fought.
devouring its place into first is
Gonna swallow
the
them whole.
Variant Scythe. Eat good, laddies,
You all did a hell of a job out there.
and
Well fought.
goodbye.